Hello everyone, welcome back to Danganronpa Blind. I've just been sitting here for a few minutes this investigation music is nice. Oh yeah. Oh, that tickles me good. Oh, I love that. Anyway, in the last one, best boy died, and so did Hifumi, I guess. And I came to the horrific realization that purely on the basis of the very end of the case, one of my favourite of the ladies may also be about to die in a few episodes, but I don't know that yet. I do not know. And there's nothing else for me that shouts, yes, Celeste did it, other than like the very end of this, where she finds the things, but the door's locked, and as I said before, I don't know if that's just a contrivance, considering that this entire investigation before the investigation was is on rails the right thing? I obviously could not progress anything before it wanted me to, so I obviously would not be allowed into the repository for whatever reason. I guess if they really wanted to, they would have just been because then if Sakura or Hina were like, no, don't go in there, then we'll handle this, then that implicates those two, and I don't think either of them did this. Sorry, entirely because of the fact that, I don't think either of them are going to be fitting in the costume, so they couldn't have played a role there. And they were also, those two were with us for pretty much the entire duration of this runaround. The only two people... This is a problem as well, because the only other people who haven't been are Hiro, Kyoko, and Celeste. And Byakuya and Toko, but they just arrived later. Celeste was actually out and about, which, sure, she might have been knocked out, but... yeah, I can't be like, oh no, she did nothing else before that, I have to keep all the options open. Kyoko disappeared halfway through, actually not even a quarter of the way through, which obviously means she didn't attack Celeste, but, I don't know who did, I guess. And then there's Hiro, who I still think is our costumed guy, our Robo-Justice, or Sparkling Justice, as I accidentally referred to him last episode. I haven't laid out the Danganronpa 2 spoilers I have yet, have I? Nah, I won't do that now. I'm gonna, because I've I've already got the order I'm gonna play these games in, and I think I might have explained this already, but I've got the A-OK from people who have I say people, from a single person who's already played the series. I already have enough spoilers for Danganronpa 2 that I can probably play Ultra Despair Girls first, and considering that this is sort of how I did it with Ace Attorney as well, even though I should have played Apollo Justice before the investigations. I played investigations first, and really all I did was miss some light references, and I've been told that's really all I'm gonna miss in Ultra Despair Girls if I play that before Danganronpa 2 now, considering that I already have some light spoilers. And I'll actually no, you know what? I'm gonna do it right now since I'm on the topic. And then I'll probably just go over it again at the beginning of Ultra Despair Girls in case people just jump on to that one, I guess. So as far as this is of no relevance. I can't believe I'm discussing this in a thing about Danganronpa 1 Case 3. So I guess since I'm about to talk about spoilers, if you're doing this blind as well, just like jump ahead. Let's say 2 minutes. Let's say 2 minutes, and I'll try and get this done nice and quick. So, spoilers for Danganronpa 2. Byakuya, I know he's in it. And he's a big old boy. I know that Sparkling Justice exists. Again, like I said last time, I have no idea what Sparkling Justice is. I don't know if it's a person or if it's like this Robo-Justice thing. So yeah, I don't know if that's like a callback or whatever. Like, the only reason I know about Sparkling Justice is sort of because it's like, it was sort of, this person who gave me the A-OK, sort of, they really just referenced it in passing, to be honest. And I could not glean anything from that. I know that Izuru is a character who exists, but I know literally nothing about them, other than their name. That is it. I've also seen, like, all of the characters, except for, like, 2? I don't know. It's sort of like a reverse of this one, where I, like, knew all their knew most of their names beforehand. I know what they look like in Danganronpa 2, and know nothing about their names in 2. Wait. I fucked that up, didn't I? Whatever. You know, I knew their names but not their faces in this one. I know their faces but not their names in the next one. And is there anything else? Is there anything else I know? Oh, yeah, I just know some of the characters. I know Chiaki, I know Nagito! I know Nagito. I know Kazuichi, and Gundam. I think that's it. Like, in terms, obviously, beyond just knowing what they look like, I know a bit about those 4. I think that's everything. Again, I'll go over this in Ultra Despair Girls. This was really just a conversation topic that has taken up nearly 10 minutes of the episode! But I think that's it. That's it. We're done. We're donezo. We're funzo. Jesus Christ. I can't believe purely just like a random, like, weird brain fart at, like, the end of an episode has triggered a 10-minute talk on this bullshit. Jesus Christ. I'm such a time waster. Oh. It's because I'm filled with anxiety by this chapter. First, I better check the Monokuma file. Let's just get on with it. No, you know what? We put a pin in it right here. Until the end of this investigation, no more theory crafting. No more talking. We're just gonna go and bang. And maybe if something weird pops up and I'm like, oh, that's cool, then I'll mention it. But other than that, starting from now, let's go. The victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. Cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. Okay, makes sense. That's it? Yeah, it's pretty strange. I got way less information than this time than before. That is a problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before... Well, that is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened in the Monokuma file, could Maybe. I mean, that's somewhat true, but not really about the bodies, I guess. There's something else that bothers me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. You talking about Kyoko? Without a doubt, she has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. Yeah, I actually wonder what was up with Hifumi with that, because, like, if my theory that Hifumi has been in on this and, like, he was an accomplice, then I don't know how that happened. Maybe, like how he set that up, but yeah. What if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? Oh! And I'm telling you, it was Hifumi. An accomplice. An accomplice? What are you doing here? Don't be rude. I'm here to answer your question. Question? Yep. You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? During the first class trial. Speaking of
which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together,
Oh,
right?
Monday.
In other words,
So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
so then,
So are you saying nobody worked together this time either?
hey,
Sorry, can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys.
Yeah. If there was an accomplice. Bada bing, bada bam.
I just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you might assist in a murder, only one blackened can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing.
So in other words,
And we only need to figure out... Then... Oh my god. Then we only need to figure out who that one blackened is that did the killing, right? Just like normal?
Okay, let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is the one true blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action.
And, yeah, thanks, Monokuma. You're being real subtle, and now you just confirmed that there was an accomplice. It was Hifumi, I'm telling you. The true blackened. So just one person.
That's enough for explainifying. Now it's down to the final battle between all of you and the blackened. Good luck to all the contestants.
So there can only be one blackened. An accomplice wouldn't benefit. And I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case after all. You may be right.
If that's true, then... Kyoko, where are you?
however,
As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation.
indeed.
I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue information further.
So,
Or further information, I think that actually said. You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone a suspect just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack.
Well, hello, Jack. Or Jill, I guess.
What? I'm offended.
That was not the sound, Hina. It was not a car. You? When did you...
I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found.
God, she is slipping further and further away from Perry and into just... like baby noises. Oh! Ah! Serial killer baby child. Toko Fukawa.
Anyway, you better milk sack swimmer girl. Milk sack?
you've gotta be kidding.
Why do I gotta be a suspect?
What the heck?
Well, I mean, you are a serial killer. So, what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time? I have an alibi, you know.
She's right about that. When we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. When the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way he would have been able to move Hifumi's body. But what if he moved himself?
Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like.
Well, that's a good point, actually.
They didn't call me the murderous fiend for nothing.
What are you saying?
That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
You're also probably true.
On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again.
So then,
Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina?
Sure, I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyway.
it's all clear now.
And that's that. Let's begin. Alright.
Nearly 15 minutes in, we only just started.
This whole thing is so strange. Well, but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But, yeah, nah, it just ain't that simple. I know this from my ace attorney. Maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. Monokuma file number 3 is man. Truth, but yes. Okay, let's... Hello! Oh, hello! It's a dolly. Ah, that's what it was called. It doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. Huh. But wait. Yes! Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? Yes, it was. And look at the wheel. There's a blood stain on it. So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly. It was moved from the equipment room to the repository. Ah, that's what it. That's the name of the room at the back of the physics lab, the equipment room. What's the explanation for that? The repository dolly has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. Nice. I should probably check out these, actually. These are quite important. There are hammers of all different sizes hanging on the wall. Although some are more like mallets. Mallets. Could the Justice Hammers have been designed using these as models? No, I'm pretty sure when we first came here, the wall was full. So, I'm pretty sure these are the Justice Hammers. Either way, all the hammers here have obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait. For some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all. And it's wet. Did someone wash it recently? Spotless hammer. Well, you know, I did just hit upon a certain little something looking around this room. There is no, considering what I said about Hifumi, there is no murder weapon here. Well, it's not what I just said about Hifumi, but what I said about Hifumi, there is no murder weapon here. And, yeah. I'll tell you what, something that also lends a bit of credence to him being killed here is the fact that there's a lot of blood here, whereas Taka, is very little, obviously compared to where we found them the first time. Just saying. I think our spotless hammer was probably our murder weapon, although I don't... Is there anywhere to wash things in here? Like, is that water? Is there a sink back there? Like, I don't know, man. I do not know. I guess we'll talk to everyone and then I'll look at the bodies. Byakuya, do you think Hiro really did it? I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. Oh, well, alright then, mate. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died... Yeah, he said Hiro's name.
In other words...
And there is no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see. I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, he is kind of dumb. Alright, Makoto. But do you really think that's enough to explain it? Yeah, there's also the whole thing that this was quite convoluted. Well, I mean, okay, it wasn't really that convoluted. It was convoluted in the same way that, like, an easy Ace Attorney case is convoluted. Like, it seems really weird, but, like, you boil it down and it's ultimately quite easily done. Quote-unquote easily done. Cough, cough, swinging body across a bridge. Yeah, like, the murders themselves aren't usually that hard, but it's one of those things that it clearly takes a lot of brain power to think of them, and I don't know if Hiro has that brain power. I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere. Is that it? That's all that bothers you about this case. But, no, there are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. That is a good point, actually. No, I didn't want to said I wasn't going to theory craft, but I'm just spitballing this. If the goal was to just kill Hifumi as well, like, and get rid of the accomplice, I guess, then I assume that's why the bodies would be moved. Otherwise, like, so they could kill Hifumi in here. But otherwise, not a clue, mate. If that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is, why they bother killing 2 people? Actually, that's a good point. Why would they bother? Why would they need an accomplice in the first place? Because if they just killed Taka and left him in the not repository, equipment room, what were we going to do with that, you know? Oh, shit. Did Hifumi kill Taka? And that's sort of like how he's roped in as the accomplice for this. Oh no! My thought was right! Hifumi was gonna get blamed for killing Taka, and he actually did it! Oh, for fuck's sake. God damn it, Alt-E. I can't believe you've done this. Because all the rule says is, if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your number 1 priority is not getting caught. But killing 2 people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out. Hold on. Perhaps... Let's see, so that's what this means. Well, that's what that means. Is everything okay? Don't talk to me as if we're friends. What's with the attitude? But you have my appreciation. Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he figured something out. And if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? Maybe it would have killed him. No, well, oh god, okay, no, I was going to say, let's do Hina, but no, we'll go around in a circle with Sakura, but then I was already closer to Hina, and I wasted time. There are more aspects to the incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened.
So then...
Would you like my help? No, I'm okay, I think I've got it all down, but... Hey, Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository. Huh? What is it? After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together. And we came right to the repository too. Right to the repository to, you know, look around. But when we... Okay. But when we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. It was locked. And we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. Oh. Oh. Wait, what? Then how wait. Hang on. Okay, now I'm really confused, because it's like, okay, my original was like, Celeste found the bodies, right? And the repository was locked. They couldn't get in there. So how did she get in there? She was in there the whole time. Well, the whole time, quote unquote. But if she can... If Hina and Sakura don't think that anyone could have... Well, Hina anyway, thinks no one could have got there before them... Jesus Christ. What a... I've said it before, I'll say it again. This is a goddamn Ace Attorney case. So if that's true, then who locked it? And why is it unlocked now? I wonder the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. Might be some secret lurking in there. We'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. Okay. Yeah, I assume Sakura's just here for the fact that that investigation he did before the investigation was quite long. But no, I mean I'm you know doing this all in one go. I think I got this down. Hifumi's big, cold body is lying on the floor, or laying on the floor, is really big. Okay, it's alright. Lay off him. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository. All the way from the first floor to the third, and all without anyone noticing it. How the hell? That's no good, I just don't get it. I'm gonna think about it later. So now I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. Oh man, we're actually getting into the nitty-gritty. I guess that's what happens when we don't have Kyoko with us. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Huh? Wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it, his glove! Oh well, I'm impressed you remember, Makoto. I didn't even notice. When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But now they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But who would do that? Why? Well, maybe Hifumi wiped them off so he could walk around. Now I am so confident in that Hifumi is part of this. Taka will never move again. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. He found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? I'm going to say probably. There's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? Well, that and the, oh shit, what's it called? Dolly? Yeah, dolly. That way there won't be any blood left behind while the body was moved. Blue tarp. Nice. Okay, can I leave? There's only one way in and out of this room. Through the door that Hina said was locked before. There's definitely a lock on the door, but can only be locked from inside the repository. Oh, okay. I mean, that makes sense. I don't see any way to lock it from the art room. It can only be locked from inside the repository, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura confirmed that the door was locked after we started looking for the missing bodies. And the door was designed so that it can only be locked from inside the repository. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone in the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But Hina claims there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. So that certain someone... There's gotta be a clue around this somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There are some places I already know about. First, the nurse's office where Hifumi was found, and the equipment room where Taka was found. Yeah, this fucking door throws out everything I could possibly get. I mean, the only thoughts I have about this case right now are the bits, like, it's not really defined, it's more like, I think Hifumi might have killed Taka, before this whole thing went down. So I feel like, okay, it might not even be Hifumi, but I'm pretty sure Taka was killed before our little run-around session. I don't know what he was doing up here, why he was up here, or who killed him. Like, really, I mean, I'm guessing Hifumi, but I don't actually know that. Oh, hello, Jill. I know you like it in here.
I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away. I'm super fast. I missed such an ultimately rare event.
Yeah, I mean, you really could have been a big help if you weren't Toko at the time. Or actually, well, I guess if you also weren't Toko, you wouldn't have passed out. So, yeah, moot point, I guess. Ah, this tarp. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before, and just recently, too. Yeah, almost as if we were just talking about it. Justice Hammer 4, the weapon that was used to kill Taka. The body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here. No, it doesn't look like there's any blood on it, so I wonder if that even is the murder weapon. Or if it was just put there to be like, yeah, totally the murder weapon. Then I wonder if the spotless one was used to kill Taka then. And maybe it was also used to kill Hifumi. Because like, that would fit. Because like, obviously, we're supposed to think that all that happened was that the bodies were moved. So if Hifumi and Taka were actually killed with the same weapon, and then scrubbed off or whatever, that wouldn't really... Like, that wouldn't cause too big a rift in the plan. Like, even if we notice that, oh, that thingy-ma-doo-dad is clean or whatever. Because, like, the weapons are still lying around and they've effectively been killed with the same weapons, you know? Like, they're both hammers. Or all three of them, even, they're hammers. So I wonder if Taka was even killed with that one. I mean, at the end of the day, I guess it doesn't really matter. All that matters is that he was killed with a hammer, but I do wonder... Some kind of tire mark going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. Yes, I did notice this. It reminds me about the dolly in the repository. There was blood on its tire. Could that blood have come from here? Which could mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that should definitely have been possible. Okay. It wasn't really brought on by this, more so the fact that I've sort of got this door thing in the back of my mind. And also the fact that this is a goddamn Ace Attorney case. Look, I'm going to keep on saying it, because this is absolutely ludicrous. And as such, I kind of think our murderer might be absolutely ludicrous. I'm wondering if somehow, some way... If Alter Ego is the murderer. Like, that sounds ridiculous. Like, absolutely asinine. But I don't know how, like, weird we're willing to go with this. Because, like, if we get to a point where Alter Ego can, like, go through the school network or whatever, presumably, like... I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know, but I'm just, like, thinking, is there a possible... Because, like, if in sort of that case... It's like, really, the only thing this circumvents is the locked door problem. Because it's also, like, going back to what I was thinking, Hina and Sakura would immediately be like, what the fuck? If Celeste just came out... Like, they would, like, they were standing there. They'd see that she came out. They'd be like, what the fuck? So, like, what I'm guessing then, what seems to have happened, is that some way, somehow, like, I don't know, maybe Hifumi brought Taka in, locked the door, so obviously he wouldn't be seen, like, laying him out or whatever. And then he unlocked the door to, I don't know... leave, I guess, and then he was killed. Like maybe that's the case, and then Celeste just went in, you know, because obviously she wasn't in there beforehand, so she just, you know, let's check everywhere. She goes in, opens the door. Oh, whoop, it's open. There are the bodies, and then the other two are like, "What? The door's now open, huh?" Because obviously, you know, it can only be locked from the inside. This is a crazy one. Like, I don't know. Like, it seems too weird. Honestly, it seems just wrong. But, just saying, maybe, just maybe, it could have been Alter Ego. I don't know how. But considering what I said about Alter Ego, like, being able to move through electronics or whatever, if he was put into, like, the school system, I guess. I don't know. Like, he could get in and out of a room without, like, needing to mess with the door, you know? It makes no sense, like, in the grand scheme of things, but that could happen. I guess. That would also be like, because I mean, Alter Ego has really kicked this whole thing off, which is sort of also why I think this, but also because Alter Ego is someone Hifumi would willingly become an accomplice for. You know? Like, it's so far-fetched, but there are like little pieces here that make me think, maybe. But it's also because I have, otherwise, like, Celeste is the only one who could, like, maybe have done it. But because of the door, that's absolutely ridiculous. So I have no idea. This is the first time I haven't had a single idea who could possibly be the killer. What about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the first floor. Even with a dolly, there's no way to get it up to the third floor. That's still a total mystery. I completely disagree, Makoto. The equipment room, yes. I should probably just fast travel down, shouldn't I? But no, I'm gonna do this. Hello, Celeste. What are you investigating, Celeste? I am not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I am simply going around seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you? That's true. We still haven't found Hiro or Kyoko. Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body. How Hifumi was moved, eh? When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right? Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. She seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. And when you got back, the body was gone. We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time. It would seem so. To carry off someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple of... It's because he got up and walked! Can't think if there's anything less than impossible. Celeste's account. Ah, once again, Celeste, you're giving me the goods. Giving me the goods. Oh, okay. I thought I could look at the bloodstain. I guess not. Justice Hammer 3, the one that was used to kill Hifumi. Again, this doesn't have blood on it. There's blood around it, but there's definitely not blood on it. Someone moved the body, but left the weapon behind. Actually, hang on. Did we get the Justice Hammer 4? I can't remember if we did. No, see, we didn't even get the Justice Hammers in the evidence. So, like, what else is there in here? Right, there's the bin and the fridge, right? A refrigerator. I wonder if there's anything to drink inside. Of everything I've been through. Wait, hold on. Didn't we say this was for blood? I'm really or maybe that's just me being like, well, obviously there's blood in the fucking school fridge. Like blood packets or whatever. There's a bunch of blood packets in here for blood transfusions, I guess. Doesn't help me though. I'm not a vampire. Oh my god, Makoto. Thanks for that lovely bit of entertaining dialogue, if useless. It's just a normal trash can. Huh? Wait, there's something inside. It's too small to be a handkerchief, it's a glasses cleaning cloth. And it may or may not be Hifumi's. It's got some kind of cartoon character on it. I think you mean anime. Oh, but it's also covered in blood.
Oh.
Ah, did you find something? Yeah, there was a cleaning cloth in the trash can. A cleaning cloth? And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. You don't say. Who would need to do something like that? I haven't the slightest idea. Yeah, me either, but I think it might be important. Oh, it's Hifumi! Come on! Oh, this is just like the Leon thing. It's so obvious! Oh, hello. This is where you were. I've been looking for you. You have? Wanted to thank you for what you did.
Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You go to Hero's room. Oh, and let me give you this. Meet in the dining hall. This is the note Hero wrote to get us all to meet up, right? You remember well. Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression.
It's all clear now.
Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grow ever more exciting. What are you talking about? You've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation. Alright, Byakuya. But yes, no,
Because I do think Hero's the one in the costume, but I guess, yeah. Because I don't think he's the murderer. And he's clearly not the accomplice anymore, because that's Hifumi. So, like, I guess this has all just been a setup for him. I mean, it has to be, obviously. Hero clearly isn't. There's too much evidence on him. So he said to go to Hero's room, but it's waiting for me there.
Well, let's go, boys. Oh, boy.
And I mean, if we're going to Hero's room, I assume there's something in there. Like,
There's so much evidence on Hero that it just can't be Hero, you know? Wait, hang on, which one is his? Okay, it's this one at the end there, next to Hifumi. There we go!
the door is unlocked. I guess I can go inside. Becca did say to go look. It might not be a great idea, but I'm going to take the plunge. Let's go. Well, it's certainly
weird.
This is Hero's room.
There's all kinds of weird stuff in here. Where'd he even get it all from? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up. Which means he can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? I guess. Well, let's look at his bed and his bathroom. It's a normal bed, pretty much like the one in my room. And then we'll look at the very inconspicuous boxes. Soundlessly check the bathroom. There's nothing in here. It's pretty grungy, though. How does a bathroom even get this dirty? What? Does he not have a bin? I think there's something in the cardboard box. It's blueprints for something and some things made out of it. It looks like cardboard, plastic, and plaster? Is this Robo Justice? And it's in Hero's room. But wait, these blueprints. Something about them bothers me. Oh, the handwriting is definitely not as good. Nah, I was just thinking more about my alter ego theory, but no, I don't know. I don't think Alti did it. I don't think. Makoto, big news! Big news! What's wrong? We found Kyoko! Where was she? What? Is she okay? Where is she? Wait, I wasn't done. There's some more big news.
Just a second.
Robo Justice showed up too! Robo Justice? It's... Yes, I knew it. It's Hero wearing the costume.
Okay.
Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor. Okay. I think Hero and Kyoko would turn up at the same time. Anyway, I have to head to the pool. I ran off to the second floor as fast as I could. Excuse me. Hello, everyone. How you doing? Kyoko! Kyoko! And...
Yeah, man, I have had the worst day, dude.
Hero? Oh me, oh my. I am positive that is the suspicious individual that attacked me.
Apparently their ridiculous object is Hero. I'd ask Kyoko for details if I were you.
Robo Justice finally made his appearance, huh? I guess Kyoko's the one that found him.
And he was just hanging out here? Hero?
Hey, Makoto.
Yeah, duh. Who else would it be, dude? Who else would I be, dude? That's a good question. What? What do I look like this, man? Did someone come along and remodel me while I was sleeping? The Illuminati? Ooh, hang on. Sounds like a setup to me.
Right.
I mean, I don't know. Again, like this is it's a very Ace Attorney thing. Go for that sweet chloroform. You could then, I mean, I don't know. I feel like you'd have to then build the costume around Hero, but whatever. But if you chloroformed him, then just like bada bing, bada bam. I've learned. What is it? Justice for All Case 2, when Maya gets chloroformed by the girl who then pretends to be her, or be her channeling a spirit. What's her name? Is it Mimi? Is that her name? I don't remember. It's been a while. But yeah. If she does that, then why would I start going on about the Ace Attorney version of this? There was chloroform in that, and that was like completely unrelated. They just had chloroform, they just and then bada bing, bada bam, they could do case stuff. I'm telling you, this is just an Ace Attorney case. I didn't even say it right. This is just an Ace Attorney case. There we go. I found Hero. He was jammed into the pool room locker. Yeah, he was definitely set up. Maybe well, I mean, I really only say chloroform because of the sleeping. He could have easily just been knocked out, but it looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and woke him up. Okay, Kyoko. I still can't believe you kicked me, dude. Could have been a little more gentle about it. Like, I don't know, caress my face or something. Yeah, that's a bit weird.
What?
That's creepy. And that would have been a bit weird. Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace.
Wow.
There was something I had to check up on. What do you mean? Never mind. Well, I can't never mind.
It's nothing.
Never mind. Kyoko, come on. You can't do that. We need to know. Otherwise you're a suspect. Technically. More importantly, she says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind? First of all, Hero, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that.
I mean,
I have no idea, man. One second I was asleep. Don't even know how that happened. Then I woke up, and then I was here. I don't care. Do something about that costume. It pains me just to look at you. Well,
let me out of here!
I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off, dude. Oh well. Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself?
Got it all wrong!
I didn't make this stupid freaking thing, dude! There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. You don't really have a choice. Let's help him. Took everyone's help, but slowly we were able to get Hero out of the suit. Took a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces off. Hello, you. Great to see your face again. Free at last, dude. Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hero? Yeah. I mean, obviously the thing in his rooms are set up, but like, was I wrong to think that like the suit was built around him? What did the point? Nobody but Hero would be able to wear that costume. Yeah, like that makes sense too, right? Because like it's perfect. Like if it fits him, then like I don't know. Did you measure him in your sleep? I actually no, that's not true. We have like measurements in our handbook, don't we? So I guess you wouldn't have to. Never mind. Wait, what? Oh, hold on a sec. Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints are in your room as well. In other words, it is obvious to everyone that you made this costume. That's true. I saw the blueprints myself. Yeah, me too. Then it's obvious. The one who put this costume on and went around attacking everyone was Hero. Shall we tie him up and gag him?
Just the
Good idea. We wouldn't want him killing anyone else.
Tie me up, dude! What the fuck?
Hold on, guys. I think that's going a little far.
That's right.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment.
Yeah, I mean... attacking? Blueprints? I have no idea what you guys are talking about, dude.
You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You killed them.
What? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake hero running around, man.
What are you saying?
You're the only one who can wear this costume. So who else could possibly be the costumed attacker? I mean, it's true. He's the second tallest behind Byakuya. It clearly isn't Byakuya in the suit. So, yeah, maybe I'm not wrong to think that it was, like, built around him. And, you know, I'm just gonna say, it seems like Hifumi would be a pretty good candidate for doing the building, you know? He, like, Robo Justice is a character, and he definitely knew of Robo Justice. It's already, like, really anime, so I can see Hifumi being the one to design it. And he took an interest in the art stuff at the beginning of the chapter when we were going through, so he's clearly into his art. And, yeah, no, that's it. I was gonna say, like, in terms of that, but I was gonna say, the photo Celeste took, in that case, must have been a setup. Right? Like, Hifumi set himself up to look like that, or whatever. And then, I guess instead of Robo Justice attacking her, the actual killer attacked her then? Who was unaccounted for at that point? Who was wait, hold on. She was... No, oh, maybe I should have listened to Sakura now. I'm trying to get the timeline right. So, Celeste said she was attacked, like, an hour before the morning announcement. So technically, no, actually. So in that case, no one has an alibi at that point. Oh, wait, no, because we've been talking about when, like, the people... No. Because we wake up for the morning announcement, we go down, Hina, Sakura, and Kyoko are already there. But Celeste was attacked before that, right? So technically, she could have been attacked by anyone. Okay, so great. That narrowed it down to no one. Okay, cool, great. So who else could possibly be the costumed attacker?
How do you know I'm the only one, dude? Maybe you should try it on yourself before you convict me, man.
Fine, if you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will. Sass him. Without missing a bit. Isn't it beat? Without missing a bit, Hina started putting on the Robo Justice costume.
See, look. See how loose it is?
Okay, you know what? Something else. I think I pointed out the weird, like, hair colouring before. Why is it that in these thingies, in these CGs or whatever, Celeste's hair is blue, and Taka's is like... Okay, so I think Taka's was supposed to be black anyway, but in his, like, portrait, it's like this purpley sort of colour. But, like, in his death, like, boom thing, it was... His hair and eyebrows were definitely not purple, they were definitely black. Like, is Celeste's hair supposed to be blue and not black? Like, even her dress is a little bit bluish rather than black, you know? Like, I'm so confused by some of the things in this
I
game.
mean, come on.
Also, Hina, you look very distressed in
I'm
there.
blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say. I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hiro could have fit into this dumb costume.
In a huff, Hina took the suit back off again. Well, now you're all out of excuses.
No, see, it's because you're a girl. If it was another guy, then...
Makoto, go ahead. But I'm sure! You do it!
please. Okay. Against my will, I picked up the pieces off the floor and tried putting them on. Actually, Hina's pretty short as well, so it's no good. The arms are too long. There's no way I can wear this.
Just a second.
See? I told you it was impossible. You're absolutely right. It seems this costume was made to fit Hero's body exactly.
Then there's another costume. There must be one that looks the same, but it fits them.
Honestly.
I mean, that isn't impossible, but considering that Hifumi, I'm pretty sure, is like our big culprit behind this, we'd know. We'd know. He's not fitting in this costume.
If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence.
Evidence?
You claim there's another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us.
What the heck?
Just the
Who
worst.
cares? Hero's the only one without an alibi during this whole thing anyway.
Terrible.
Which is how we know it was him.
I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening, man. Could someone, tell me?
The Robo Justice costume has been added to the truth bullets. Okay, I'm gonna call it here. I think we're probably about halfway through. Well, yeah, we're probably about halfway through this investigation. Next episode, we should finish it up and oh no! I just sort of hit this another time problem that it's like if next episode, if we aren't towards the end of the investigate, basically what I'm trying to say is I'm about to have a dilemma as if whether the next episode, if I wouldn't really want it to be half and half investigation and trial if we get into it, but yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, either the rest of the investigation is is not only 20 minutes. You know. I mean, to be fair, if there's not much left in the investigation, then we can roll right into the trial. But if it's 20 or the last few episodes have been nearly an hour long, I'd rather the investigation is we don't just randomly have another a 20-minute episode, you know. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next one. I'll see what happens in the next few minutes of my life. See you then.